Is it Norman?
Yes.
And you're in Austin?
Yes, I am.
How you doing, Norman?
Okay, pretty good. I got a little strange question for you.
Okay.
And I think actually you answered it on your last caller, but I'll throw it out there. I'm just very curious. In the book of Revelation, they believe, let's say, some type of end times, and they also believe when governments collapse or to buy or sell, to make things easier, people will be accepting some type of chip.
That is nowhere in the book of Revelation.
Okay.
What you're talking about is some apocalyptic end-time stuff that Schofield and others came up with as an interpretation of Revelation, but I'll let you run with it.
Oh, okay. And I'm probably 100% wrong on that, but I'm just curious.
It's what most evangelicals believe.
Oh, okay. Okay. My question, let's say people today, they're putting chips in their dogs and cats, you know, in case they get lost or something like that. And God forbid, let's say, well, I won't say God forbid, but let's say there's another terrorist attack and the system breaks down, and a lot of Christians believe eventually to buy and sell things, you may be encoded. They may put a little chip in you to make life easier, okay? Instead of going to a bank with money, you'd have a little small chip inserted. You could just show, you know, something in your body. As an atheist, I'm just curious, would you accept such a device in you to make your life easier? Now, this is being implanted in you so you could travel easier, do certain things. I mean, how do you feel about that?
I would answer that the question is completely unrelated to atheism. If you're asking me, would I do it, and then you're asking me, would I do it as an atheist, to me, the question doesn't even change. The reasons I would or wouldn't do that have nothing to do with my atheism. Right,
but a lot of Christians feel that's what Christians look at it from a Christian viewpoint.
Yeah,
right.
Their objection would be related to their religion.
Right. That's what
but my acceptance or rejection of it would not be related to my atheism.
Right. So so I'm just curious. Would you accept or reject it, just out of curiosity?
I have no inherent problem with it, although I realize that, like any technology, something like that could be abused. You know, for example, if we had a real negative governmental turn. But as far as, it seems like to me that there's a lot of helpful things that could come about for, you know, first and foremost in my mind, missing children. So, yeah, I think that there's definitely benefits to something like that, but I could see that there could be issues with it as well.
Yeah, and personally, I'm in favor of it, and you could implant me tomorrow. However, what I won't do is make any attempt to legislate my comfort with this onto anybody else.
Right.
I would only be willing to accept this if it was done on a voluntary basis.
Okay.
If it was made as a requirement, now I think perhaps we're overreaching. But yeah, you can implant me tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that way I won't have to worry. If I get knocked unconscious, my medical records will be instantly pulled up wherever I go. I don't have to worry if I left my wallet at home, my driver's license, credit card, all that's taken care of. So yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. You answered my question.
Sure. Okay. Thanks, Norman.
Thanks.